Mike G.
Running it, boy. None of that, boy. Yeah, on the rack, boy. Don't need much help, I can do this shit solo. Still ride for my niggas, though, beat my brothers. Cameras, flash, fans taking photos. Still can't make the pass, Tony Romo. Snitch tuck telling that's the shit I don't go for. Mikey make the beat, can't tell me shit to go to. T-U-E, motherfucker, tell me son I don't know. My time being broke, nigga need modo. I just stay down.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is FMF Gaming. Welcome to another video. Yes, we took some time off again, but we are back. As you can see, we are not at Breakdown. We are here at El Paso, Texas. We are here for Fatal Fear. This is not a pay-per-view. This is just something we do on Halloween. So this is our Halloween special. So sit back, get ready. First, we have Chicago Chubbs going against Eddie Gacy. Just to let you know, the superstars can choose to wear costumes on Fatal Fear if they want to, but most superstars don't. And we're not into the business of forcing anybody to do anything. So, yeah, you won't see a lot of uniforms. This is just a special we bring to you, like I said, on Halloween. I believe this is only our second time having Fatal Fear, but we hope you guys can sit back and enjoy the show. You know, there's a lot going down in Prestige worldwide right now, and I'm sure it will spill over into Art of War Wrestling, but we will just have to sit back and see, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we have championships that have changed hands. We have the Ania briefcases that are held by Trixie and Santana Cruz. So sure, they are just waiting for their time to cash, you know, the suitcase in on the champion. Unfortunately, our champions right now have time off, so we will not be seeing the heavyweight champion. We won't be seeing the world champion. We won't be seeing, I believe we only have one champion that's actually on that's in a match tonight, and that will be half of the tag team champions, you know, the Savage Sons. That would be Jimmy Hunter. He has a match today, but other than that, I don't believe that any other champion is on the card for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if my energy is not where it usually is. As you know, I believe Friday, you could basically say Thursday night, Call of Duty, when it came out, and I have been on that game non-stop, ladies and gentlemen. I might bring you a little footage of it on whatever game Wednesday, so just look out for that. Mostly though, I think I'm still going to be bringing you guys GTA content besides, you know, Mondays being Breakdown and Fridays being Art of War Wrestling. And even though this week we're not having a Breakdown because Fatal Fear is taking the place of it, we will be having Art of War this Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to keep our schedule going as much as possible. I'm thankful for all you guys who are subscribed to the channel, and even to those who are a part of the shows. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram at FMF Gaming, and inbox me there. Or you can comment below and let me know that you want to be a part of the show. Bars. But anyway, any one of those, you can hit me up. And if you already have a superstar here with us, if you want to switch out a superstar, because as I said, right now we're going into the phase where you can only have one superstar with us. The only way you can have two is if it's a tag team. But if you have a superstar with us and you want that person, if you want an update for that person, you will have to put the update under FMF Gaming. That's again FMF Gaming. You will have to put the update under that hashtag. Just simply because I don't like going from hashtag to hashtag looking for calls. So if you want to join, once you contact me and all that, and once we talk, you can put your call up under FMF, the hashtag FMF Gaming. And if you have any updates, put it under FMF Gaming, and I'll make sure to grab them. And speaking of the channel, also please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm thankful for all you guys who subscribed. So far, it's just good to be able to bring you guys this content. And because I make all this stuff regardless. I make calls, I make arenas, I make belts, and I run through a universe mode, and I just used to do it. It was just for fun. And I'm like, but now knowing that you guys are actually enjoying the videos, it does make me feel good. Also, like I always say in every video, don't forget to go check out GPN Gaming and go check out One King Entertainment, and also check out Lady of Mischief Wrestling. And then go also check out another channel I would like to put out there is GWW, Guerrilla Warfare Wrestling. Go check that channel out. And if you have a Twitch, you can check it out on Twitch as well. As I told you guys, I would like to start streaming, and so you guys can catch some of these matches live. But right now, like I continue to say, I do everything from my phone, and there's no way I can do a nice live stream of any of the games with my phone. So with that being said, we'll wait for that. Like I said, I am looking into trying to get a gaming PC. I don't know too much about gaming PCs, but I have someone who does. Me and that person stay in contact. So me and my brother-in-law, we stay in contact about that. So, when that time comes, hopefully, I'll have some more content for you guys. And Eddie Gacy is the winner, ladies and gentlemen. And next we have an Extreme Rules tag team between the Golden Boys and PRE. So we have both young tag teams, and we'll see who will come out victorious from this. The Golden Boys were once the junior tag team champions of Art of War Wrestling, but now it is the
following contest is a tag team.
Hot Shots are now the junior tag team champions. I don't know if the Golden Boys are going to ever go back for their titles again, or even, they was in a tournament to go face the Click, but they sadly came up short. But I still do see big things, for these young men. I see big things coming for these young men. They started their careers with the tag team name the Radicals, I believe. They didn't have too much success as the Radicals. I don't remember them having too much success as the Radicals. But with the name change and the change of style, they have had their share of success in the company. These two men right here, the PRE, are Puerto Rican elite,
at a combined
brought
weight
over
of
by
519 pounds,
Santana Cruz, who once told us that he was proud to be the only Puerto Rican on the roster because he was going to bring prestige and he was going to show that, you know, what he can do. But also bringing in his cousin with a friend and a tag team. It's crazy because we really don't see him coming out with PRE that much, but now he does. He comes out with Miss Miami because she has signed to his little agency that he calls himself having now. And, you know, I don't know who else he's trying to sign, but I heard he got someone else in mind. But we'll see, you know, when time comes. But I'm pretty sure that the PRE also are looking forward to being tag champions at some point, as both young groups go at each other. And if you like the shoes that the PRE has on, they were created by, I believe on Twitter, her name is Valkyrie Sky or something, or the Valkyrie. I don't really remember the name. I'll probably put it in the comments once I actually get the actual name. But she does, I don't know if she does commissions for shoes, but I know she was making different shoes, especially for females, because her character Valkyrie is a female. And she has a lot of shoes for Valkyrie, so you know, if you want to give her a check out on Twitter, that's all I know her having. So if you want to check that out, you can. And if you see a call you like, you can also, like I said, find me on Instagram, Twitter, FMF Gaming, or comment below, and you know, give me a hashtag you want me to put them under for you, and I'll send them your way. That's for the calls that I have made, like the PRE. I made both members of PRE. I'm both members of the Golden Boys, Psycho Circus. Fatu Otunga, that's like, I guess you could say that's my staple call right there. That's the, because Fatu Otunga is what got me into, if you ever heard E-Feds, Fatu Otunga, joined a few E-Feds under Fatu Otunga. So, if you see me put a lot into Fatu Otunga, that's why Fatu Otunga is my staple call. He was one of the first calls. He was one of my first calls that I made. Believe it or not, it was funny. It's funny because a lot of times you heard me say, you know, while I'm calling matches, I called him a fake Roman Reigns, but when I first made him, that's exactly what he was. He was in a group called, I made him in a group called the Agents, a fake Shield, as you could tell, and he was the Roman Reigns of the group, basically. But after that, took him out of there. Well, I deleted the other 2 people that I had in there. And, well, no, I didn't. I deleted one person because I didn't know how to rebrand him. And I rebranded the other person as our world title holder now, as Evan Turner, because if you see our earlier videos of Evan Turner, he had the 2-tone hair. I used to run him with the Seth Rollins kind of look. But then I gave him a twin brother. Like I said, it's funny because his twin brother is taller and bigger than him, but they look exactly alike. But, you know, Evan and Kevin Turner became after that. And here you go, your winners, PRE. The matches here do not have the outcome of these matches don't have any, it's like, because they won that match, don't put them further up in the tag team rankings. This right here is just a Halloween special. So, and, you know, the competitors understand that and still want to perform. So, and here's your anti-up briefcase holder,
making her way to the ring, representing the Faces of Fear, from your darkest fears, Terror.
But like I was saying before, you know, Fatu, like I said, Kevin and Evan Turner became, you know, I took one card, rebranded it as that, and then I took Fatu and I rebranded him. His name was always Fatu Otunga, but I rebranded him into he went into because Art of War Wrestling was my first company I made. Art of War Wrestling, AOW, which is basically AOWW, but I don't want it that way, so it's just AOW, Art of War Wrestling. And it wasn't actually Art of War Wrestling at the time. It was called Japanese Elite Wrestling. And Fatu Otunga was teamed up with who he's teamed up now with, Jimmy Hunter. And they had a whole crew called the Fallen Kingdom, and that was another faction that became, you know, just I kept adding Fatu to different factions until Fatu decided. So Fatu actually started off as a heel, but I later on turned Fatu into a face because I just felt like that better suited him. Was a face, you know, so, and even with the Supreme Samoan thing, I knew that at some point he was going to turn back into a face. He was not going to stay the Supreme Samoan. But, yeah, Fatu is, I think as time goes on and on, I'm going to just keep perfecting different things with him now. The thing that I really think I'm going to have to learn how to do is age Fatu. Because when I first started making Fatu was, he came into the business at 18 years old. And that was about, I say maybe 2K17, 2K, maybe even before then. It might have been, but my thing is, you know, as time goes on, I am gonna have to age Fatu and even get to the point maybe where Fatu was going to have like LFA had to retire. Well, that's because when I made LFA was an older gentleman, so I retired LFA. Like, I'm no longer going to make LFA. Azteca is now retired. As I will no longer make an Azteca. But I think even when I retire Fatu, I am going to keep making him. Maybe he's not going to be a wrestler. Maybe he's going to be a manager. You know, maybe he comes back in some other capacity. Maybe he'll be one of our next owners in our, you know, as the company grows and stuff like that. I don't know, because, you know, James Turner is not a young man, but he also does have Jay Polo and Omar Turner to carry on the name. But Jay Polo is not really that interested in running the business. He wants to be the superstar, but maybe as he gets older, Jay Polo will also, I will have to age him as well, because Jay Polo, when I first started making him, and even from his backstory, because, you know, I like to give all of my wrestlers backstories. Jay Polo was the first time I made Jay Polo, actually made him in another game. It wasn't even a wrestling game. It was a Madden. You know, when it came out with Face of the Franchise, or were you basically my player for Madden, Jay Polo was like the top. You know, I made him a good running back. He was a running back for the Miami Dolphins. Took them to a championship. They didn't win the championship. They took him to a Super Bowl where he got injured and had to give up playing football. And, you know, he got into training. He went into training just to, you know, get himself right. And in that, while training, talking to his dad told him, you know, hey son, I own a wrestling company. Why don't you come and work for me? His dad wasn't really expecting him to be talent, but that's what Jay Polo wanted to do. He calls himself the franchise because he felt like he was the franchise player for the Dolphins when he was there. But there's a lot of different stuff. Like I said, I'm slowly working and getting better at making calls, and I'm hoping that, you know, it's showing, and I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying not only the calls, but, you know, the shows that, you know, are going on here. I'm going to continue to, like I said, to pump them out for you. Mondays Breakdown, Fridays Art of War Wrestling, and Wednesdays Whatever Game Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Like I always tell you guys, I am at work while I'm doing these voiceovers, so when I do have to pause sometimes, I know you guys didn't recognize the pause because I did cut off the recording of the voiceover, and now I'm starting it back, but and I don't even remember where I left off before the last recording. But, you know, like I always say, you know, I appreciate you guys for, you know, tuning in to these shows and watching them, and hopefully I can get better with the storytelling as well as the calls that I make, and like I said, the aging of the calls that I make and stuff like that. Maybe Fatu at some point is going to cut his hair. or maybe Gray start coming in and stuff like that. We'll see, as time goes on. Can't wait to see what oh my goodness, Luna Sky got a win over Trixie. Oh my goodness. And I believe this is our main event for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy Hunter versus Omar Turner, two big men in the ring. Jimmy Hunter has never wanted to back down from a fight. His wife has came back as well. We will be seeing her in a match. She came back under the name Big Red. We'll be seeing what she can do. But I know that she always enjoyed watching her husband do what he do in the ring. Jimmy Hunter is not no one new to the squared circle. He is not no one new to putting in work in the ring. This man loves to fight. And Omar Turner is another man who just, we've seen him come in and just dominate. And I'm pretty sure Jimmy wouldn't mind getting his hands on that heavyweight championship here or AOW. It doesn't matter to him. He is going to be a champion. As you see him already holding that tag team championship that he won with Fatu Hutunga, his best friend. Jimmy Hunter did retire, but he says since Fatu called him back and, since he felt how it felt to get back in the ring, he is happy that he came back. He is ready for a fight, and he wants the biggest of the biggest. He wants the so-called monsters in the company. He wants the men that,
And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada,
like Omar Turner.
weighing in at
Omar Turner is no doubt a big monster in this ring, taking on the old name of his fathers, the Silverback. So, but I know that with Jimmy saying that he wants to, fight the biggest of the big, he is going to come across Eddie Gacy at some point. And also he is going to come across Brandon Cuevas, because Brandon Cuevas is another big man in this company. And I have no doubt that Savage Sons will be coming across Psycho Circus at some point of time, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, Omar is ready. Jimmy Hunter comes out looking calm and collected, but gets slammed on his head. And already with the reversal and climbing on top of Omar and delivering the fist. Jimmy Hunter already going to work on Omar, but he has to know that it is going to take a lot to put this man away. Just like Omar has to know that it is going to take a lot to put Jimmy away. And Jimmy with the strikes, one of the best to ever do it in this company. And people better beware of that when they're trying to go to the strike game with Jimmy. I say the only other person that might hang with Jimmy so far as the strike game is Robert Washington, because Robert Washington did train with boxing and such like that. Robert Washington has some lethal hands, but so does Jimmy Hunter. Jimmy Hunter didn't train in no fancy And not to say that Robert Washington trained in a fancy gym, but Jimmy Hunter didn't train in the gym at all. He trained in the streets. When he retired, him and his wife decided to ride bikes around the nation. And let's just say Jimmy wasn't friendly. Like Jimmy, he doesn't care for many people. And that's how you know that his friendship with Fatu Otunga is so deep, because Jimmy Hunter does not like people. Jimmy Hunter is not a people person. And even he got into a lot of trouble while riding around his bike with his wife. Got into a lot of trouble on the road, and that's where he got his hands from. He was giving people samples all around the world, or all around the country, I would say, not around the world, but anywhere he could ride his bike to, he was fighting. But this might just be, a pump up for Jimmy Hunter versus Robert Washington at some point in time. Oh, and Jimmy Hunter he's famous for that choke slam going into, the knee, but he was going for that clothesline, and Turner just moved him out the way and then dropped the elbow on his back, but Jimmy back in control. Oh, Jimmy throwing knees. Oh, this is new for Jimmy. Jimmy must have picked up some things while out there on the road. Jimmy. Oh, and look at the knee by Jimmy. Jimmy is not playing any games in this match. Jimmy is trying to hurt Omar Turner. And as I'm sure as Omar Turner is trying to hurt Jimmy, and Jimmy with the knee and the roll through, Jimmy is coming with some new moves here, things that I've never seen Jimmy do before. But he's going to have to be aware he's in the ring with another Colossus. He is in the ring with another monster. Yes, Jimmy is a big man, but so is Omar Turner. Jimmy with the kicks. Now look at the strength of Jimmy as he carries Omar and tosses him. And Jimmy goes for the cover and only gets a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy now stepping on Omar. Jimmy stumping to the chest of Omar, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but Omar now putting Jimmy on his back and giving him a couple of forearms. It didn't look like he was throwing punches. He was throwing them. He was throwing them forearms. He was giving them. Oh, here goes Omar now into the cover. But no, only a 2 count. Omar is looking surprised, but sir, you have to know who you are in the ring with. You are in the ring with arguably one of the most dominating people to have stepped into this ring for us as a tag team and even as a singles competitor. Jimmy Hunter, oh, going back for that. Oh, another choke slam. Omar being smart and grabbing the rope, and Jimmy Hunter does not like that at all, ladies and gentlemen. And we also see the new look by Jimmy Hunter. He's always kept the hair short, but his beard used to be longer and more thick. But I guess he says it was time to give that up. But we know he's never going to give up the beard all the way together. He don't know what to do with Omar, and Omar takes advantage of that to get out of this predicament that Jimmy had. And Omar showing, he says, who can't strike with Jimmy? He can strike with Jimmy, and drops Jimmy into the top turnbuckle. Oh, but Jimmy quickly gets out of the corner. Oh, I don't know what Jimmy was going for there, but Omar now back in control of Jimmy. Tosses Jimmy back into the corner, and Jimmy back out of the corner. Jimmy, oh, back with the knees. Oh, elbow. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. These are things we have never seen Jimmy Hunter do, but he is doing whatever he needs to do. And it's crazy. You see he's still how good of condition that Savage Son's shirt is in. You see he was ready. I think he was waiting and ready for the call back by Fatu. He was waiting for Fatu to call him. He missed this ring. But is he about to take his first loss as he comes back? No, he kicks out again. Oh, and Omar, that is not a move you want to see this man doing at that size. Oh, what is he? Oh my goodness, and he tosses Jimmy now. Omar showing his power to Jimmy. He says, you're not the only one with power. And he picks him up to do it again, ladies and gentlemen. Just slinging Jimmy. We have never seen this happen before. And this is what a sight. We have never seen Jimmy Hunter get manhandled like this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to this channel, I don't believe we have any, even the old videos on this channel doesn't show Jimmy Hunter. If you type in FMF Gamer Inc, though, there should be another channel that pops up. Only begun this channel because I couldn't remember my last password for my old one. And I couldn't remember the email that I used for it. But Jimmy Hunter, I believe, is on that channel. If not, if like I tell you guys, you go back and watch some of GPN Gaming's videos, I believe he has Savage Sons on his channel, and you can just see, I don't think they were as dominant as Jimmy has been over here, but you see the dominance that Jimmy Hunter has. This man is no joke. And he is showing it now as he hits him with that chokeslam to the knee again. And oh my goodness, he's going for that power bomb again. Power bomb, there it goes. Could this be the end? 1, 2, 3. Yes, Jimmy Hunter has won his first single match back. Congratulations and happy Halloween to everybody. Please be safe and enjoy your night. You know, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, I appreciate every one of you tuning in to the channel today. Have a good one out there. This is FMF Gaming, and I am out.
My G.
Running it, boy. None of that, boy. Yeah, on the rack, boy. Don't need much help, I can do this shit solo. Still ride for my niggas, though, beat my brothers. Cameras, flash, fans taking photos. Still can't make the pass, Tony Romo. Snitch, tuck, telling that's the shit I don't go for. Mikey make the beat, can't tell me shit to go though. TUE, motherfucker, tell me son, I don't know. My time being broke, nigga need more though. I just stay down for 3